Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm bringing y'all kind of like a part 2 of what I did maybe a few videos back. I did a video a few uploads back about how I managed to gain 10,000 subscribers in 2 months, and in that video I included like some tips on like getting your channel up there and getting it growing and doing all that kind of stuff. So I gave some tips in that video. Today is somewhat like a part 2 to that video. I'm gonna be giving you guys 5 tips for, starting out YouTube if you're a new YouTuber. I don't want this intro to be super duper long, so just if you haven't already, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up for more videos like this. Make sure if you haven't already, you hit that bell and the subscribe button so you get notified every time I post a video. Make sure you add me on my other socials. I have them on the screen. They'll be in the intro, the outro, the description box. You can't miss it. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. Alright y'all, now I'm about to give y'all 5 tips, like I said, for starting out YouTube, new YouTuber advice, whatever you want to call it. Before we get started though, y'all, I just want to say, if you haven't already tried out the TEAMI products, you're definitely missing out, and that's just that. Y'all know I did a video a little while back. If you haven't seen that, I'll have it right up here. This is the smoothie I make all the time with their greens powder, and like I said in the video, I put frozen fruits in mine. And the best thing I love about it is the simple fact that it does not taste like nasty. Like, a lot of like health drinks, smoothies, teas, especially like stuff with greens in it, it can be bland. It could just be like yuck. But like this, like I promise you, you barely taste the green in it. You barely taste it. Like, it's really not bad like other drinks at all. But yeah, if you haven't tried out any of TEAMI's products yet, the link will be down in the description box to their site, the greens powder that I use for this smoothie, this tumbler. Yeah, all that'll be in the description box. So if you want to check them out, that'll all be down there. I do have an affiliate link as well as a coupon code. All of that will be in the description box. I'll put the coupon code on the screen. And yeah, with that being said, let's get into the 5 tips I have for y'all today. Okay, so tip number 1, do not, and I mean emphasis, 125% emphasis on do not start YouTube just for the money. I promise you, you will be so very disappointed. You're gonna be so mad because now, don't get me wrong, every so often there are, a very, very, very small percentage of people that come on YouTube, start their channel from scratch, zero everything, zeros all across the board. And it doesn't really take them that long to like get out there and blow up. Some people literally are just internet sensations. They do one thing and boom, the next day they're famous. While again, it does happen, it's very uncommon and very unlikely. If you're starting a YouTube channel with the sole purpose that, I just want to make this amount of money, I just don't think you should do that. I feel like if you're somebody that just wants the money, YouTubers are not the richest people in the world. If you want some money, find what you really like to do and do that. If you really don't have a true passion for making videos and putting out content, helping others, building relationships with your subscribers along the way, if that's really not your passion, you really don't care about that kind of stuff, don't start a YouTube channel. YouTube is something that you definitely have to put a boatload of effort into before you even start to begin to see results, or you begin to see your numbers like thrive. A lot of people, I feel like, think that YouTubers' job is like really easy, it's easy money, like, oh, you just make a video and then you get money for it. It's way more to it. It's so much that goes on behind the scenes that y'all don't see. It's so much you have to do before you even get a chance to get to sit down and record the video. There's a lot of factors that go into having a YouTube channel and maintaining it. Yeah, it's really not as easy as it looks. It's not as easy as it seems. And if you think it's just gonna be one of those things that like, I'm gonna start it and I'm gonna get money and I'm doing this solely for money, don't even do it. Tip number 2, you don't need much to start. And don't feel bad if you're one of these people, because I promise you, for years, I was this person. I was that person that was like, oh, I want to start a YouTube channel, but I got to get me a camera and I got to get a ring light and then I got to get softbox lights and I got to get some backdrops. I got to get the little thingy thing that holds up the backdrop. If you have any of those types of thoughts, just take them, ball them up, and throw them out the window, because that is not true. Literally, you don't even need a phone. Like, you don't even need a phone to do YouTube. A phone, an iPad, a laptop, anything that can record a video, you can do YouTube off of. Or even if you have that simple equipment, like I just said, you only need to start. This was also me if you're someone that's like, I mean, yeah, I got a phone, but like, I need a camera. I don't need, or yeah, I got a camera, but I need this particular camera, this $1,000 camera, these $200 lights, this $200 microphone, this $300 lens to go on the camera, this $100 tripod. You don't need all this expensive equipment. Now, as time goes on, once you start getting paid, or if you're getting paid already from something else, little by little, yes, invest in yourself if that's something you want to take serious. I literally, my very first YouTube video, I sat in my room, in my bed. I didn't have backdrops and stuff. I sat just like this. Well, it was in a different house, but I was just in my room. The lighting sucked. I did not have a ring light softbox. I literally used my lamp, like my lamp for my room, and it was like one of those bendy lamps you get from Target, and I just like pointed it on me. The lighting was still terrible, but that's neither here nor there. Like, I had 0 subscribers when I started. I didn't need, you know, a bunch of professional equipment for my first video. I used my lamp for lighting. I used my phone to record it. I edited it on iMovie free, and yeah, that's literally all I did. To start out, I honestly wouldn't even recommend spending all that money on stuff, because you really don't know if you really have a true passion for it until you start it. So I would say maybe your first handful of videos, just use what you have. Use it, use your phone. All of that to say, you really don't need a bunch of crazy expensive equipment to get started. As long as you have a recording device and some content to put out, you're set. Tip number 3, be original. You want to have something about you and your videos and your channel that's different from everybody else. YouTube is a very saturated platform. A lot of people on here are doing the same thing as everybody else. A lot of us have very similar content, which is fine. Like, we can't help what we post. If that's what we want to post, that's what we post. But at the end of the day, 2 people that are posting the same similar kind of content, you need to have something that, you know, makes you different from the next person that's making the same type of video as you. You know, Alyssa Ashley needs to have something different that she brings to the table that Arnell Armand doesn't. By the way, y'all are my favorite YouTube twins. Love y'all. But anyways, that's just an example. I thought they were a great example to use because they have similar content, but they're still so different from each other, and they're twins. So like, just be yourself, be original. Don't, you know, have something that differentiates you from everybody else in your field. If you're just like everybody else, you're gonna get lost in the sauce, and you know, people aren't even gonna be that attracted to you and your channel because it's like they already have it elsewhere, you know? Tip number 4, show love to your subscribers and engage with them and give back to them. Just don't be disconnected from your following. Now, I'm not saying that you gotta do giveaways every other day, but like, come on now, like when you reach certain milestones, give something back. Even before you start hitting milestones, just engage with them, read your comments, respond to a few. I know if you're getting a lot of comments, it may be hard to respond to every single one, but you know, talk to your subscribers, do stuff like that. Even if you don't feel the need to respond to a comment, heart some. Like, I literally read every single comment that I see, and every single positive comment, I just heart it. Like, if it's a positive comment, heart, 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 heart. Literally not even 1 second, but that still counts as engagement, because when your subscriber that left this positive comment sees and gets the notification that you hearted their comment, it's like, oh, okay, you know, she ain't like, you know, she ain't too good for us. But just come on now, like, even if you had 100 comments, which is really not much, you saw 1. Like, come on now. Engage with your subscribers. They support you. They're putting you in a position to thrive on the internet. What's wrong with saying just thank you? Or, you know, thanks for supporting me. You know, just engage with your subscribers. Okay, my last and final tip number 5. Do not, and I mean do not, give up or get discouraged. YouTube is not going to be easy starting out. I'm gonna just tell you now. For most of us, again, like I said, unless you're like the 0.11111% of YouTubers that just get on here and are successful overnight, unless you're that person, it's more than likely going to be a little tough to get up off the ground. It usually doesn't just happen overnight for, you know, most of us. It's going to take some time. There's a lot of effort that you have to put into your channel to start, you know, getting those numbers up and getting the for your channel to thrive. And if you feel like you're putting that work in, you're giving it your all, you're being consistent, you're doing everything the right way, and you still just feel like giving up because it's just not going how you expected it to. Anytime you feel like giving up, and this goes for anything, not even just YouTube, but anytime you feel like giving up, remember why you started. What made you start this from the jump? Because you wanted this, because you wanted to do this. And nothing worth having comes easy. So if it's really meant for you to be a YouTuber, if this is something that you really want, you're gonna have to do the work for it. And it might take a little time and it might get a little difficult, but you know, nothing worth having comes easy. So, you know, that's just my take, my motivational quote for today. Yeah, just don't give up, don't get discouraged, keep going, keep posting. I get a lot of comments from y'all saying like, oh, I'm so proud of you, I'm so happy for you, your channel is taking off. I remember when you was just at 300 subscribers and now you're at, you know, 20 something thousand. And thank you to all of those that have, you know, supported me and complimented me and, you know, helped me get to where I am today. To go along with the whole thing about, you know, don't get discouraged, don't give up. When you want to give up, remember why you started, all of that. It took me 41 videos. I made 41 before I even hit 1,000 subscribers. And the 41st video made me gain about 600 of the 1,000. You just have to keep going. Like, you can't give up. Like, if every big YouTuber there was got discouraged at 400 subscribers and quit at 400 subscribers or 100 subscribers, there would be no big YouTubers, because you got to keep going. All of them kept going. All of them had to surpass all of those small numbers to get to where they are today. Stopping is not gonna do nothing. Stopping is just gonna do that. You just gonna be where you at. If you want to grow and you want to get to a certain point in your YouTube career, you cannot give up. You have to keep going. You gotta keep going. Okay, y'all, I'm done talking for tonight. If you could hear the rain, I don't know if you could hear that rain and that thunder that was going on in the background, but if you could, excuse that. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helped y'all out. Let me know if it did. Also, let me know what videos y'all want to see next, because I'm definitely more into now taking video suggestions. My schedule is starting to clear up a little bit for the month of July. So let me know what kind of videos y'all want to see if I haven't done them already, so that I can start to fill up some of those spaces. Also, speaking of July, I wasn't going to tell y'all, but I don't feel like this is a necessary secret to keep. Starting the month of July, I am going to dedicate every other upload in July to my back to school series. I'm gonna do it in July because I understand that some people start like super duper early in August. I want even those people to be included in this, so posting it in July give y'all time to still watch them and still catch up. I know nobody starts school in July, so I want to give a special thank you and a special shout out to Films by Ifosa on Instagram. I really hope I said that right and didn't butcher it. He is responsible for my new banner. If y'all haven't saw it, I'm sure y'all have, but yeah, my banner is by him. I love it. I think it is so cute, much better than what I had at first. Definitely make sure you check him out. He does banners, intros, outros, I believe thumbnails. I'm not for sure. You definitely want to check out his Instagram, just in case I'm misspeaking right now. And yeah, y'all, I've been meaning to shout him out for the longest. I keep doing videos and forgetting to mention him, but yeah, I wasn't gonna let this one go past without giving him his props and his shout out. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye, y'all.
Late night like now. She usually say no, but she almost always breaks.